Okay. Welcome back to the Freestyle Trick Tip, where every week on this channel we break down some sort of a trick related to freestyle skateboarding. If you don't know what that is, it looks like this. Brooklyn. So today on the Trick Tip, I wanted to go back and cover some more of the basics for the people who are just getting into freestyle. Whether you just started yesterday or you've been skateboarding for years and years and years, we want to give you the tools to go out and learn these tricks. So today, we're covering Caspers. More specifically, the 3 easiest tricks related to Caspers. So the first variation we're going to talk about is the plop to Casper. That's like the best name for it that I've ever heard. Essentially, it's a pressure 1/2 flip to get the board flopped over into Casper stance. It's the first way that I learned how to do Caspers, and I think it's the easiest variation of this trick. The way I start the plop to Casper is that I will have my front foot on the edge of the rail, sort of in kickflip position, and with my back foot hanging off the toe side rail of the tail with most of my weight on my heel. Now from here, I will press down with my front foot, pressing the board into a 1/2 kickflip rotation. Now I'm not trying to get the board off the ground, I'm not jumping that much, I'm mostly just trying to get the board flipped over so that I can distribute my weight back onto my back foot and into the Casper position. And just like every other Casper trick, you can finish up by swinging the board upright over your back foot and landing back on 4 wheels. If you need help with the dismount for Caspers, you can go to my previous trick tip where I just cover the basics of Caspers. And I'm going to stop saying Casper now because I've said Casper about 50 times already. So if you have that variation dialed in, you can move on to the second trick in the series. It's kind of confusing when you see it, which is always a good thing for freestyle tricks. If you can confuse the audience, you can make people think about what you're doing and kind of just make an illusion out of a trick. I think it just makes it that much more interesting. And this is the Casper dribble. Thanks to Alexander Rademacher for reminding me that this trick exists because it's so cool. The Casper dribble is just what it sounds like. You're sitting in a Casper and you're using your front foot to bounce the board off the ground and then catch it back in a Casper. I just moved into this apartment. There's construction going on in the apartment next door, so there's a lot of sounds. I'm also sick. I know you can't tell because I put a lot of work into this, but yeah, I'm very ill right now. So the Casper dribble. It sounds complicated. It seems really hard, but it's not, because essentially all you're doing is just tossing the board up with your front foot while staying planted with your back foot. But when I'm doing the Casper dribble, I try to drop my weight, really stay square over my back foot while lifting my front foot a little bit higher than usual for a Casper. I will give a little flick with my front foot, then pull my foot out towards the heel side, down, and then back around to catch the board back in a Casper. If you're doing combos where you're flipping into Casper, you can dribble it, throw it back to rail, you can do all kinds of stuff with this trick. And then you just get to yawn and stretch and be like, oh, it's nothing, man. I've been doing this all for the last 50 years or something. I'm not good at improvising. I should really write a script for this. Now a lot of you right now are thinking, okay, Mike.
I've done plops to Casper. I've done Casper dribbles. I've even done rail flips to Casper. I'm over it. Do something hard. Challenge me.
That's not my job. But I will tell you that the next trick we're going to do is the Casper to rail. You've probably seen me do this a ton in my Instagram clips. It's the most simple variation of the Casper dismount, the next one being Casper to Casper, and I think it really primes you for Casper to Caspers. But the Casper to rail is done by getting into the Casper stance and shifting your back foot to be on a little bit of an angle with your toe pointing inward. Now from this position, you're going to focus on scooping your back foot down under the board while pulling the board up and over with your front foot. The goal here is to get the board to rotate a quarter rotation just enough that it goes past landing on all 4 wheels and instead lands on the side of the wheels in a primo or rail stand. Now this takes a lot of fine tuning and it's something that you really have to practice and get a feel for on whatever board you're riding. So go out, try this one, try all 3 of these, post it, tag me, let me know. I'd be stoked to see it. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, keep dancing. Yeah?